Buying or selling a home in today's market can be challenging, but the Appraisal Institute has some very helpful tips to let consumers know how to protect themselves and how to avoid frustration with the process. Appraisals are a key component of real estate transactions, and consumers can help themselves by following these recommendations. Always accompany the appraiser during the inspection of the property and be available to answer any questions that the appraiser might have. Consumers should know that they have the right to request a copy of the appraisal report from the lender, so we recommend that you do request a copy of that report, examine it, read through it, and ask any questions that you may have. Look at the report for factual errors. And if you find any errors in the information about the property, ask the lender to have those corrected. Appeal the appraisal if appropriate, and ask the lender to order a second appraisal by a qualified and designated appraiser if you feel that the opinion of value is incorrect. Well, it's perfectly okay and it's appropriate to ask if the appraiser is licensed or certified in the state where the property is located. And it's perfectly okay to ask the appraiser if they're familiar with that market type or if they're familiar with the type of property that's involved. And it's perfectly okay to ask if the appraiser has experience and is familiar with the particular neighborhood where the property is located. Whether you are refinancing or selling your home, there are some things that you can do to get ready for the appraiser's visit. Now, you cannot control the geographic location of where the property is located, and you cannot control what other similar properties in the neighborhood are selling for. However, there are steps that homeowners can take to ensure a credible, reliable opinion of value. First, make sure that every room in the house is clean and free of clutter. If repairs need to be made, we strongly suggest that the repairs be made before the appraiser arrives. If the house has had any recent upgrades or improvements, it's a good idea to prepare a list of those upgrades for the appraiser and have all pertinent documents available for the appraiser, such things as a survey, a tax map, perhaps a floor plan, should be ready and available for the appraiser when they arrive. And finally, a list of any personal property that will be left behind and sold with the home. Designated members of the Appraisal Institute, such as those that have an MAI or an SRA designation, are uniquely qualified to perform complex and challenging assignments in today's real estate markets. They have achieved levels of education, experience, standards, ethics, and peer review that are well in excess of the minimums that are required of state or licensed certified appraisers. You can find a wealth of information on the Appraisal Institute's website that will help you make informed decisions.